right? How many? Well, I think you might be asking me how many of these are going to do. I don't know. Enough that people will recognize. Maybe if people take this a little more seriously, they won't be going on Ouija boards. Welcome. Next installment of Pokemon Go After Dark. I decided to film this here just before it gets dark. This is a monument. "600 Confederate dead were buried here between 1861 and 1865. One section of it was Confederate, one section was Union, and it would be a line. You could actually see riverbeds and such." Yeah, while I was setting this up, we took down our gym. It was a Valor gym. And I was a little spooked out at first because I saw a truck pulling up when I was going here, but it's just an instinct player. Really now. Once again, I think I'm foiled by energy seekers, because this light was working perfectly just the other day. Now, it could have been drained. I doubt it. Guys, let's film a little bit of the Pokemon Go After Dark. So far, the game has been... There's a gym here, as you can tell. Took it down earlier. I have the Ghost Raider up. I'm going to do all three this time, just so you see the third one. I already got some information. This is how many. Now, those are older ones right here, so how many? That's when I actually stumbled. I'll pull up the spirit box too. I'll turn it on, but I won't turn on the volume because, well, you hear it. Actually, I'm going to have to rely on the other two apps. Is your name Dave? Interesting how one of the programs isn't working correctly. Dave. Would you like to say anything? I'm scanning through frequencies right now. What this does, it scans through the regular FM frequencies for any patterns or anything that sticks out beyond the regular signal. Personally, I would like a full frequency scanner where it goes through more than just the FM stations, like maybe something broader. Okay, I don't think the app likes that. Yeah. See, that's actually why I use 3 different tools. Because I've mentioned this before. It's been a while since I recorded. I do this so that if I get a word, like for instance Dave, now it could be a false positive, it could be just some random noise that creates a word. But if I see Dave show up in 3 different times, it's pretty hard to refute 3 different apps. They may have similar databases, but they wouldn't trigger the same words randomly. If it's completely random and there's nothing to it, then there wouldn't be any connections. But the very first time I did this, 2 different apps actually reported the same word at roughly the same time. One was like it was like Sandra and Sandy. Out of a database of all these names, even if it's completely random, the chances of that happening, well, let's just say I should have bought a lottery ticket with that chance. Entomb. Entomb. Yeah, this is a graveyard, and I believe there are some sections where there might be some tombs here. But you're in the memorial area. A Civil War, well, to you it'd be the War of the North and the South, memorial to that war, where 600 fell defending the Confederacy. So yeah, I don't think anyone in the Civil War would remember calling it this. Well, I'm not sure if they would call the Civil War or if they would call the War of the North and the South, or I'm not sure how they would title it back then. It's funny though that this went out. Has 5 batteries that it was working yesterday. As soon as I come here, drained. In fact, well, the camera's still good. Power on here is okay. I mean, it wasn't 100% when I got it, so it was. Let me see what the radar or sonar. Now, before you get to it, it's cold in general, so it's not a spirit cold. It's just cold. Although you wouldn't be able to tell it being this cold if there's one around or not. They would blend right in. But I believe cold isn't just a feeling of cold. It's like temperature-wise. I think it's a drain of energy, drain of something's here. Nothing. Worker. Okay, I do see one word. Worker. Signal. My. Near. Student. Rub. You know, I realized that maybe the stuff that I'm recording isn't for me. Maybe someone who watches this will get something out of it. Maybe it's a message to somebody else that's going to watch this video. That's why I don't account for things, and I don't discount things, because who knows. Let's see, hog. I'm just going to read out words that are legible. A lot of nonsense. This energy signal's big, so it's definitely here. React. My reaction videos, maybe. Damage. There's a lot of data, but I think it's a lot of like just noise. That was a big one though. Another little guy here. As you can tell, there's strong signal, so the gym here is good in the sense that there's no interference, which is kind of interesting in a graveyard. Yeah, I'll turn the volume down because I know Pokemon Go has a tendency to blare on recording. Yeah, there's the 3 of us. Might as well spin it. Ooh, a 10K egg. I've been looking for one forever. I have not seen those things drop, and I just had a bunch of 2K eggs. I hatch on me, so I'm definitely going to. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, Niantic, please do something about the eggs. What do I mean by that? When they hatch, you should be able to tap to either fast forward, close out of it. Because with a lot of things that are timed, like timed raids, timed catches, timed gyms, you don't need eggs saying, "Oh, you've hatched an egg," and the only way that you can get out of it is by closing the game. That's ineffectual. That's not going to work. You have to force quit the game to stop that from happening, or even close the game out altogether. You shouldn't have to close the game out completely just to bypass hatching the eggs. If you see an egg hatch, tap, fast forward, something, because it locks you into having to wait for all those eggs to hatch, and then you have to wait. And that's what if you just saw a Pokemon and you're like 2 minutes or a minute before it runs, and then eggs pop up. What are you going to do? And what if it runs after that? That's bad gaming. That's bad game design. There's a level 5 egg way over here. Oh. Hey. How far is this? Oh, that's something that I don't think I can walk. Maybe. I'll be right back. Maybe you'll see something in the recording while I walk. Well, go to that gym show. You won't be able to see me much because this light is completely drained. Still a little bit of sunlight left. Forest. It's getting really cold. At least you get to see a nice sunset. Forest. Anything else you want to say besides forest? I'll turn up the volume for this. No, I've had limited success with the spirit box. I have heard a few things come through. Forest. By the way, what do you guys think about the Sinnoh Stone not being Sinnoh Stone not dropping after every weekly research, that there's a chance of it instead of a guarantee? What do you guys think about that? Yeah, here sounds like an animal or something. Sounds like something scratching. So Dave, are you the one that's talking about the forest? Do you want to go to the forest? Is there something there? Is that where you are? I feel like you want to say something. I won't ask questions. I'll let you say whatever you want to say. Not that I don't want to interfere. Just put it that way. By the way, how many of you guys want me to go back to the first two spots? Well, maybe this is an answer to what I'm about to ask. Cent? Like as in nickels and dimes, it's cents, but I have a feeling it's part of a word, like century or centurion, centrifuge, or something. It's spiking, so I might be right. It's like you're trying to. It's like you try to say a word like cent something, but you can't finish it. Maybe you don't have enough energy. I might be right. Well, say something that sounds like it. Like if it's like centurion, maybe cherry or furon or fury. Or, I don't know. Or centennial. Was bad. Cent was bad. Like It's like trying to figure out pieces of puzzle here. Cent was bad. Cent was bad. Maybe there's something in the other words that will. Well, there's something coming through here as well. common scent was bad. Okay, if you are what this is, you scent was bad. Try to say it in here because this will record some of your words. Or maybe it's this one. City. Ooh, cold. Starting to get dark. You know, I wonder if there's like, because this is a graveyard, maybe there's multiple and they're interfering with each other. That would actually account for all the words being jumbled. Dave and Tomb Forest scent was bad. You know, if you're going to create an app to be used like on YouTube or something like that, don't have pop-up ads like that. You can have ads on the bottom, just don't have them pop up because that's just annoying. It makes you not want to use an app, just saying. Okay. You're trying to say something. About time to spin the stop. Whoa, the game crashed on me. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't need light. I can use the light. That's kind of creepy. Look at the light on my phone, you know. That works. But yeah, this thing has 5 AA batteries, and it was, I'd say, 75% charged. Within minutes, drained completely. You know, now I know what people do ghost hunts where they say this stuff gets drained. Hey, new news. December field research brings back some of your favorites. Field research in December brings back some previously featured Pokemon back into the spotlight. Every time you reach a research breakthrough during the month, you'll have a chance to encounter Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Raikou, Entei, and Sisuine. Remember, if you haven't yet caught the bug and ghost-type Pokemon Shed Ninja, you should work towards a research breakthrough this week before it goes away. So it's coming up. Check out details. December 1st, coming up in a few days. 1 p.m. Features take on popular field research tasks from past months. Bonuses. Achieve a research breakthrough to earn an encounter with Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Raikou, Entei, and Sisuine. So it's a possibility of any one of those 6, which is good. I don't want it to guarantee Articuno every week, because it'd be silly. It's like, oh, I could just get 4 Articunos. At least this gives you a chance, like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to get. It'll be exciting. It'll be different. Who are you encounter next month? The only way to find out is get out and go. Alright, I see that Sudowoodo. By the way, I challenge Mystic 7, Trainer Tips, Reversal, Pokemon Go Holly, JT Gilly. I was gonna say that guy, but no, I don't want to hang out with that guy. And any other YouTuber that does Pokemon Go to do a Pokemon Go After Dark with me, and a serious one, not a let's just pretend to be spooky. Like, actually do what I'm doing. Come join me. Come over to my side. Mystic 7. This is the first spin on a Sudowoodo. You'll have to come if it catches. You saw it here first. Savage season. First, it was the first ball. I didn't do any berries on it either. So, the 6-7 fate tells you that you have to do a ghost hunt with me. Yeah, I couldn't rig that. That was a first throw. You saw it. I mean, I recorded here on the camera, not just in the screen recording camera. So I'm not faking it. Yeah, on this ladybug. Ooh, pineco. You don't really see these guys too much. Great throw. 56%. I started 70. Average battery use. I'm gonna have to like cuddle up to you guys here. That light keeps on flickering. It's weird. Okay, let me just heal these guys up. But yeah, let's check in with the spirits. I had to restart, but that's not surprising. Well, actually, it is kind of surprising. That usually doesn't restart even when there's a delay like that. So, let's see if everything else started. Yeah. I have that. I don't need that. And I bet the other one, Spirit Box. Yeah, it's like they're all on a timer. In about 10 minutes or so, it's going to get too dark where I'm going to have to leave. Well, because I would not suggest anybody stumbling around in the graveyard in the dark. Do you hear that? Graveyard? Dark? You know, I noticed that with this one, you know it's strong when you can actually hear noises. Do trail. Okay, that sort of makes sense. There is a trail nearby that goes through a forest near the battlefield. I've been on those trails before. Hat. Maybe there's a hat somewhere in the trail that... Oh, I could just be completely reading into it. Okay, is there anything else you want to say, Dave? Or anyone else that's here? You could say something if you want. So, what do you guys think? Is this legitimate? Well, you know that I'm not doing anything to jerry-rig this. Like, I'm outside. I mean, I don't have an electromagnet with me. I just have my camera and my phone and this useless light. Okay. You could say something. I'm not going to interfere. Did you hear that? Alice, no. Well, that's a very odd combination of words. Alice, no. Is Alice trying to interfere with you? Is this Dave trying to... say something and Alice is getting interfering. This is still Dave, right? Are you in trouble? Is Alice in trouble? Are you mourning over Alice? You know, sometimes context means everything in these things. Like, for instance, like Dave could be a soldier named David who was in the war, and he was married to someone named Alice or Alicia, and maybe he mourns her, or I don't know. Like, you know, he's like upset that Alice is gone, or maybe he's gone. See, it's very hard with these things when it comes to context. It's dark. It's dark enough that I think I should be getting going soon. I don't want to go, but it says from dawn to dusk, and it's pushing past dusk. So I think it's sufficiently dark for the after dark portion of this. Do you miss Alice? Is she someone that you're connected to? Don't mind the noise. I'm just trying to get things ready. Gee, what's this? Well, Dave, hopefully, if this is you or Alice, have a peaceful night. Sleep good. Know that you will be missed. Family, friends. After. Okay. If you want to talk afterwards, that's fine. See, it's really hard to understand some of these words. Like, I mean, I don't know. I know what the words mean, but in what context? See, I don't want to assume anything. Alright, I'm gonna close the spirit box, so I want to drain the battery. Whoa. You see that? Turn down the volume. And I'm not going to worry about that nose pass. Anyways, thank you again for joining me for this episode of After Dark Graveyard. It's a very interesting hunt. I would stay later, but I don't want to. It's been kind of cold, and I think I've been recording long enough. Anyways, catch you guys later. Thank you for joining me, and until next time.